Hey, hi people. Hope, peace, unity, love always equals prosperity. Peace, 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 meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Peace to the gods. Peace to the gods. Peace to the earth. Peace to the mother. Peace and love to the fam, to the gang tribe. What's up? What's up? Gang family tribe. Today, welcome. I just want to welcome you guys to the Think Better, Live Better casting today. I'm I, and I am I. Thanks for joining for this reading today of the language of letting go. We'll be reading the affirmation for today, which is January the 11th. One. Today is 1/1/1. January the 11th. And today's affirmation is letting go of guilt. Guilty. Are you guilty? Are you guilty? Are you guilty? So here we go. The reading. It says, there is a good trick that people in dysfunctional relationships use, said one recovering woman. The other person does something inappropriate or wrong, then stands there until you feel guilty and end up apologizing. It's imperative that we stop feeling so guilty. Much of the time, the things we feel guilty about are not our issues. Another person behaves inappropriately or in some way violates our boundaries. We challenge the behavior and the person gets angry and defensive. Then we feel guilty. Guilt can prevent us from setting the boundaries that would be in our best interest and in others people's best interest. Guilt can stop us from taking healthy care of ourselves. We don't have to let others count on the fact that we'll always feel guilty. We don't have to allow ourselves to be controlled by guilt, earned or unearned. We can break through the barrier of guilt that holds us back from self-care. Push harder. We are not at fault, crazy, or wrong. We have a right to set boundaries and to insist on appropriate treatment. We can separate another's issues from our issues and let the person experience the consequence of his or her own behavior, including guilt. We can trust ourselves to know when our boundaries are being violated. In closing, today, I will let go of my big and little guilty feelings. Light and love are on my side. Ashe, 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 Aten. Family. Huh? Whew, how hard is it for you to let go of guilt, you know? How hard is it for us to not feel guilty or feel ashamed for something, you know, somebody else is going through something. Maybe we said something that triggered something, that someone has to be going through. The reason why I don't feel guilty for things that I say that may trigger someone, and maybe I don't know, or 99.999% of the time, I don't know that I'm saying something that would trigger something in someone. So, so sometimes, you say something and they're like, oh, you see somebody hurting, you're like, damn, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But it's not that you didn't mean to say this, that you didn't know that person would be triggered by it. And sometimes, it's lots of us go around for days, like, after we've said something that may have triggered somebody, and we'll feel guilty for days. I shouldn't have said that. Why would I say that? Why would I do that? Why would I, and the reason why you would do it or why you would say it is because, right? Life, we're learning. We're constantly learning, right? And if we said something that of our own, we wasn't conscious that we were saying something that or doing something that triggered someone to you know to act in a lower vibrational way, then we're a response of the universe to them, right? We said something that triggered them in order for them to not be triggered or not be triggered in a way that they are triggered, and for them to get triggered in a lower vibrational way, which means they haven't learned the lesson. But if they're triggered, if they can learn from that trigger, then they're learning, and they can appreciate you for being there, and you don't have to feel guilty. But if they haven't learned from it, and then they stand right there until you apologize, or say I'm sorry, or make a different move to try to make up for whatever it is that they're saying that you may be guilty of, and it's a lot. You have to pick and choose. You have to know, right? You have to know who you are, right? In every example, in every part of life, you have to know what you said, and what can be in the response of you, right? Right? I can say some stuff that triggers stuff for myself, right? And how long am I going to feel guilt and shame about triggering something for myself, right? I'm going to figure out what I did and how I did it, and I'm going to feel good about what I did and how I did it, because I understanding that it's a lesson, it's something to learn from, right? So we don't take losses, we don't take L's as losses, we take L's as learning. We're learning in every situation. So, I'm not saying never feel guilty, but I'm saying let guilt move on, right? You can only feel guilty for so long. Matter of fact, you only got like 14 to 17 seconds, to address the whole issue of guilt, and so you don't feel guilty, because you understand that the universe is teaching somebody a very valuable lesson. So now you have value in teaching somebody a lesson. So there's your value in somebody's life, even if they don't think you have it. So that's why it's always cool to be thankful to people and grateful for what they mean to you in your life, no matter if they've been mean or low vibrational, or taking things from you, or giving things to you that you didn't want, or in the other end, giving things to you that you do want, that have been happy for you, and all that stuff but the key is to take it and know that these are life's lessons. We're learning, we're living, and we're letting go of our guilt. Huh? Peace, unity, and love, my guys. You guys enjoy your day. Have a good time. Remember, one who is in peace with oneself and unites with others in peace and in love, then prosperity is inevitable. So peace, unity, and love to you guys as we become prosperous in this journey. I love you guys. It's the takeover. Free the chiefs of the land. Free Larry Hoover. Free Tookie Williams. Free Angel Bay. Free the guy Rashad. Free Matula Shakur. Free all of the political prisoners who have been wrongly accused and wrongly locked up. And also understanding that everything is in perfect timing, and they will walk the land pretty soon. Thank you guys for joining me. I love you guys. Have a good time. Bye.